Alright, here we go, y'all. Welcome. Episode 1, ladies and gentlemen. Donkeysandrocks.com. I'm your founder, Gerald Selah Williams. And what I'm doing is I'm talking to people who actually have experience, who actually can help us. And whether that's a community movement within your church, or just a businessman or businesswoman who, could share some knowledge that could help that next generation or the next person. And I think people have some great stories, and not only just their knowledge of what they can tell us, but I think their experience, for me, is worth a whole lot more, what they experience. And I think we all can take something from that and be inspired and help us, all achieve our missions as well. So that's what we're about. And so it's a pleasure for me to have this brother that's on the Donkeys and Rocks. My boy, what can I say about him? Let me just say a few things before I drop his name on you. Let me say a few names about him. He currently serves as the discipleship pastor at New Song, LA Covenant Church. Represent. He previously served as the outreach pastor as well. And that's where I was really familiar with his work. New Song LA, he's been on that staff there at this ministry for over 6 years. And also, he's been part of the family for more than 8.5, it says, so probably more than that. But he also, and this is what we have him here today to talk about, he's going to explain to us how he launched this thing and what it took to be successful at it, this thing called the Shaw. And the Shaw, it's a community transformation corporation in the Crenshaw community, Los Angeles district. Dodgers hat on, represent, you see what I'm doing. So I'm just saying, that's just my way of saying I'm totally familiar with the area. So I really appreciate what he's done and what he's doing. And he has this thing called The Road, where he goes out on Friday nights, and he's out there on Skid Row, just, the church without walls, he calls it. So this is all what this man is doing. Now, here's the funny thing. Now, here's the punchline after I said all of this. This guy, this is what makes this story funny to me. This guy, a long time ago, in a land called hip-hop, when the music was great and wonderful, and people could still think, and it wasn't just taken over by corporate America. But I digress. He was a part of a group called the College Boys. Y'all remember that group? I remember it, and I have this one of their hit songs on the site right now, so you can check the video, because I had to post that as well for my brother. But he went from here, meaning a major deal with a major label, to doing all that stuff I just mentioned. And it's funny how people make transitions, but for me, that's a funny transition. But I know his heart, and I think that's enough introduction. It's my man Q. What's up, brother? Turn some light on. Turn some light on so we can see you too, man. We can see you. You're a little dark, man. So turn some light on.
Selah.
What's up, brother?
Oh man, I'm good, man. How you do?
I'm good, man. Tell us, man. What was the changing point? How do you go from MC in the game, all the stuff that comes with it? You got a hit record. I knew the record. That's what's so funny. I knew the record, and grew up with it. And what led you to the point where you're saying, "Hey, man, I want to do much more than just be successful in the music industry"?
Yeah. Well, at the time, in 1994, there was a lot going on in hip-hop. There was a huge transition. The majors were just beginning to sign and beginning to consolidate. Distribution companies were coming together. We had the big six, but now they were really starting to consolidate the whole, people's projects was getting caught up in the middle. But it started in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We were performing in front of about 65 to 70,000 people at a summer jam.
Okay.
Got off the stage. I mean, greatest high I ever had in my life, by the way.
Summer jam. What?
In Wisconsin. So I got off stage, man, and I went to the room and I just got on my knees and I just started praying.
Wow.
And I'm like, what's going on with me?
Wow.
The bodyguards is like, yo, you want anybody in the room tonight? I'm like, no, I'm just chilling. They looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But from that point on, man, I think things started happening in my life. I went to watch the movie Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And felt like I had a calling on my life to be like him. And so for God. And so I felt like God spoke to me, not in an audible voice, but just tugging on my heart and those phrases.
There was some type of tugging.
Yeah,
and I hear people have this experience. And
yeah. So I was like,